Decca Diamond.
Hello, my name is Morgan Keith.
I'm Alex Cundiff.
And I'm Jacob Todd.
We are in the Buying and Merchandising of Operations Research event over our company, Baxter's Coffee, located in Somerset, Kentucky. We will introduce to you a description of our organization, Baxter's Coffee. Baxter's not only offers all kinds of coffee, but they also offer foods, snacks, and drinks. They have cookies, lunch foods, muffins, teas, splits, and smoothies. They have multiple locations in Somerset, Kentucky, one in the north end of town, the south end of town, a drive-through only location, and one in the hospital.
Pulaski County is the second biggest county in Kentucky. It is a rural community located in southeastern Kentucky. There are many smaller communities in Pulaski County, which include Burnside, Ferguson, Eubank, Somerset, and Science Hill. One of our natural attractions is Lake Cumberland. It is the biggest lake in Kentucky and a major tourist spot, drawing over 4 million visitors each year. The methods that we used for our selected research were quantitative data, then we interviewed individuals for qualitative data, and finally we analyzed the data that was collected.
Here are the findings and conclusions of our study. The first question we asked was, what is your gender? The majority of the surveyed customers were female, meaning that 474 of them were female and leaving 58 of the respondents being male.
Next, we asked the ages of our respondents. With these findings, it was pronounced that many of these customers were above the age of 30. The majority of the customers were in the 30 to 49 age group category.
The next question we asked is, what is your ethnicity? With these results, we can conclude the majority of the people taking our survey were Caucasian, or also known as white.
We also asked, what is your income level? To determine our target market, we determined the best way was to ask the income levels of our respondents anonymously. We found the biggest percentage of our respondents had $30,000 to $60,000 a year, with $60,000 to $100,000 being a close second.
The fifth question we asked was, how has COVID-19 affected you financially? The biggest majority of the respondents answered little to negative impact or no impact at all, with being the second most voted answer. Also, we asked, how have your buying habits changed since COVID-19? This data shows that there's a significant amount of increase in online shopping or curbside pickup.
With that question being asked, we asked, how has your buying habits at Baxter's Coffee changed since COVID-19? Well, over half the respondents said that there was no change in their buying habits at Baxter's, meaning that the pandemic was not caused or has not caused most of the customers to shop more or less at Baxter's Coffee.
We also gathered quantitative data by asking our respondents one question. What are your suggestions and ideas as a customer as how Baxter's Coffee can grow as a business in the COVID and post-COVID world?
With this question being asked as how your business can grow in a COVID and post-COVID world, we had 5 respondents give us an answer. Our first respondent responded with more locations, rural areas and in surrounding counties, open a location on the college campus.
The second respondent said they can focus on a drive-through and make it faster and a smoother process.
The third respondent responded with they could offer online ordering so people could order ahead and pick up and maybe offer order delivery services.
The next one that we had was need to reopen the hospital Baxter's. You're missing a lot of sales from the employees.
And the last respondent said, I think Baxter should run sales promotions to make it more affordable for the low-income families.
Based on our findings, here are our main conclusions. The first one being, the majority of people said there was little to no impact financially through the COVID-19 crisis. The second one was, over half of the respondents have changed their buying habits to shopping more online and curbside pickup since the pandemic. The third one was, most of the people we surveyed have had no change to their buying habits from Baxter's. And finally, based on our survey, we concluded that the biggest majority of our target market was between the ages of 30 and 49.
This is our proposed strategic plan.
Based on our conclusions, we have developed the following proposals. Goal 1, offer a mobile app for online ordering or curbside pickup. Goal 2, run sales promotions or have more affordable prices. Goal 3, reopen or have more locations. And goal 4, find a way to make the drive-through experience a smoother process.
This is our proposed activities and timelines. We made a timeline for our proposals. Our goal number 1 was to offer a mobile app for online ordering and curbside pickup. Offering an online ordering app could happen within the next month. 1 month being their goal, implementing this on our social media accounts and having a QR code on the back of the receipts. Goal number 2 was to run sales promotions or have more affordable prices for low-income families. Running sales promotions and having more affordable prices would attract lower-income families, which by our data is a great majority of the customers. This could happen almost immediately if they had it in their budget.
Our third goal was to reopen or have more locations. This will allow more business locations to open up, and in the future, it could spread across more counties and states. This would take some time. They would have to find the best locations to get the most business and create a fund to be able to open more locations. Probably within the next few years, this would be possible. Goal 4 was to find a way to make the drive-thru experience a smoother process. With creating a mobile ordering app, in the future, this would result in a decrease in the amount of people in the drive-thru and make the line indoors smaller as well, because they could just order pickup.
We developed the following key metrics to measure our proposed plan's effectiveness. Number 1, number of apps downloads. Number 2, increase in sales. Number 3, number of curbside customers. And number 4, number of new locations.
This is our proposed budget. As you know, our goal number 1 was to offer a mobile app for online ordering and curbside pickup. Making an app itself would not have a cost. They might have to make a change in their employees' pay if they decide to do curbside, so it might get a little pricey in that area, but it is not mandatory to pay extra to your employees. Goal number 2 was to run sales promotions or have more affordable prices. This could be expensive to the business depending on how much they would drop their prices. We calculated that if they dropped the price of a coffee cup by a minimum of 35 cents a day, and they sold 550 cups of a specialty drink, this would cost them $192.50. This is not a significant amount, but it would attract lower income families, and this would only sacrifice 12% of the total earnings of the day.
Goal 3 was to reopen or have more locations. This would be more expensive, but with the amount of business growth they would get from it, it is well worth it. The price would all depend on the size of the building, the amount of employees they hire, and the amount of supplies that they order. Goal 4 was to find a way to make the drive-thru experience a smoother process. This would cost $0. They would just have to have a plan on how to get stuff done quicker and more efficiently. If they had a plan set and created the app, this would be an easy way to make the drive-thru a smoother experience.
Thank you so much for your time, and we have loved this year with DECA, and we look forward to discussing this project. Any questions?
Thank you.